Good afternoon and welcome to New Jersey Rockets girls hockey. My name is Joe Rizzo. I will be bringing you the game today as the Rockets and the Titans finish off their portion of this Thanksgiving weekend tournament from Rock Ice Arena in Denellen, New Jersey. The Rockets have taken the ice. The Titans have taken the ice. They're conducting their warm-ups. That would just be for another couple of minutes. So we'll try to get you up to speed on what's going on and what you're about to see and witness. Here's a little view of the Rockets warm-ups. So in this tournament, there are no possibilities, I believe, for either of these teams to advance to a second game or a trophy today. So they'll be playing it out to see if they can get a victory. In the standings points, well, they're not as important at this point, but it's 3 for a win, an extra point, or a shutout if you're the team that shuts out the other team, and then 1 point for a loss, 2 for a draw. So the Rockets have 2 losses and a tie so far in the tournament. They will be looking for their first win. Not sure what the Titans have done. I don't think they have a victory, but I could try to confirm that one way or another. Under a minute left of the warm-ups here from Rock Ice Pavilion. We're in the black jerseys once again. They keep saying that we're going to have gray jerseys, but nonetheless, the whites are there. There is one Rocket with a practice jersey and a team number 13 on there. That's Louisa. Although she was asked before we left if she had her jerseys, and she said they were in the bag. Apparently she did not. So she will be a little bit more recognizable, at least to one person without their jersey. Apparently this is a once-a-year thing. We're not picking on anybody here in particular, except, someone who has the last name of the announcer. There's the buzzer. Here's the important rule. They play 2 halves. They don't play quarters. So there will be 2 21-minute halves, although there's 20 on the board. Let's see if Evgeny knows to make it into 21. I don't know how to do that, but I think he's about to do that now because we're not going to play a 2-minute half. You'll see occasionally on the scoreboard, you'll be able to see the period. It will look like period 1 and period 2. That will be half 1 and half 2. The Rockets are getting ready in their scrum. At the moment, sans Emma. And now their goalie comes over to join the fray. She'll get into the middle of it somewhat. The chatter is there as we get ready for the final game of the Thanksgiving weekend tournament. There's the 1, 2, 3 Rockets chant as they move back toward the bench. Hey, Miss Jamie, even though we're live on the air, can you check with the crew and make sure that everybody can see and hear the video? That would be good. I don't know if I've received my update yet, that everybody's getting it. So we might end up playing 20-minute halves if we can't get the 21st minute up on the board. We could go back to hand timing if need be, but I think what we're going to do instead is have one of the officials come in, see if he could work magic. And now, well, I believed in Evgeny the whole way, and he has rewarded my belief and managed to get the 21st minute up onto the board. So we'll have a good clock going on here. Okay, We have the confirmation that all is good. Thank you, Nicole. Tom Rose checking in from parts unknown. And let's recognize that a little bit. If you're joining us from the parking lot, if you're joining us from the far reaches or the close reaches of New Jersey, New York, thank you, Miss Jamie. If you're joining us from the far reaches of New Jersey, if you're joining us from New York, if you're joining us from Pennsylvania, Indiana, Sweden, India, we are glad that you are with us. If you're watching on the live stream, we hope this will make your Sunday more enjoyable. The goalies are switching ends. The teams will switch ends. Let's see if the benches decide to switch ends at this point, because now we're in the first half of the long change. This is a little confusing, and Coach Jeremy is asking why. So we're underway. We have liftoff. And the Rockets win the faceoff and push it into the Titan zone. It's quickly moved out. Now Kirsten will move it across to Quinn. Quinn right below our first will take it in herself. She'll get some room on the right side. Fire from the faceoff dot, and it goes just wide. Kirsten will have it at the left point. She tries to move it in. Can't get through traffic, and the Titans will exit the zone and enter the Rockets zone. There is the first penalty of the game. That will be on Amanda for a trip. A tripping penalty and a trip to the penalty box 37 seconds into the game. The Titans will have a face-off in the offensive zone. Peyton takes that one. She wins it momentarily. She is playing forward on the penalty kill, along with Brianna. That one sent down deep into the zone. No icing because of this level, and where you're allowed to do that at this level and this age group. This one comes out to Kirsten. Between the points, she sends it deep. Riley will pursue along the board. She gets it back deep once again. The Rockets will change. Well, let's see. I think they're changing their forwards, but it's hard to tell at first glance because of the defense. And because the bench is backwards now. Here the Rockets are pushing the puck in shorthanded. They've actually had the better of the play shorthanded. Cootie is the one pursuing behind the net. He at least interrupts the breakout, and the Titans can't get it out of the zone. That's Louisa putting it back in with the interesting practice jersey and the tape number 13. Louisa pursues all the way across the ice, forces the turnover. Riley puts it back behind the net. Louisa still in pursuit. She forces the player to go up the boards where Cootie keeps it back in. Louisa there, she's pursuing. The Titans have sent it all the way down. That should have been an icing. Apparently the ref saw something I didn't. He called that the puck was tipped. Wholesale changes except for one Titan. Larissa gets it. She skates through two. Can't make it through the third. Cootie back to interrupt it. She uses the body to get the player out of scoring range. There have been no shots on goal in the game. There is 18:41 left in the first half, and it is a scoreless game. No shots means no score. Larissa will take it flying through center with 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. She centers for, and it goes in. It goes off the goalies. It goes off the goalie stick. Larissa centering pass for Louisa goes off the goalie stick, finds its way into the net for a shorthanded goal. The former Titan cashes in against her old mates. And I think that might be Larissa's first goal for the Rockets. Congratulations. If it's not, then I apologize, but congratulations either way. That's a heck of a goal. Another former Titan on the faceoff there, that's Warren. And now the Titans have not cashed in on their power play. And the teams are at full and even strength. Here's a wraparound attempt by a lefty. It doesn't get anywhere, but it's the first shot on goal and Emma's first test, and she was up for it. Kirsten now centers. She's got Bella. A little too strong for Bella. Puck goes up the left wing boards. 3 Rockets battle. They've brought their fire today. Kirsten will grab that loose puck in center ice. She will pass to Peyton at the logo. Left wing for Bella, who gets it in over the line where Lizzie is there to help out. I'll move down here to try to get you a little better first as the Titans attempt to move the puck out of the zone, and Peyton makes that a difficult proposition, but not an impossible one. Kirsten gets it back in there, and Bella will be the first in pursuit. Kirsten steps over the blue line, and that puck was kept in, but they call it offside. Of course, we have the absolute best angle of that. Amanda will take the face-off. She's got Quinn on her right, Brianna on the left. A late change here from the Titans. Judy on the left D, Larissa on the right D. She's the goal scorer as the Rockets lead 1-0 with 17-11 left in the first half. This one put down deep. Brianna's there pursuing on the wing. She eventually helps get it to the point. Judy will take a snapshot. It nearly gets through traffic, but goes into the corner. Quinn will get it. She'll look for the point first. She finds Brianna down low. Brianna has tried to turn and just lost a little bit of time and couldn't get the shot off. Judy launches in from the left point. Between the circles, shoots. Bad save, looking for the 5-hole. Quinn there nearly for the rebound, and she can't put it in. Good sequence by the Rockets. We're going to go down a little lower here. See if we can manage a nice angle. That's our counterpart right there. See if we can get you a little closer to this Rockets possession. Amanda on the faceoff. Same line out there. Point on the right wing. Brianna on the left. Judy left point. Larissa right point. Amanda will win it back. It doesn't go to Larissa. She just skates through everybody. And now she'll turn and curl. She'll go to the right point where Larissa is actually between the points. That one gathered up in the slot by the Titans and sent back to the left point where Judy is. Judy with another shot on goal, and that one sticked aside. The goaltender doesn't know where it is. It's in the opposite corner from where she is. Quinn causing havoc in front. The puck exits the zone. There's a quick touch-up, perfectly in sync. Larissa with another shot on goal there. We'll try to get you that. Brianna, one-on-one. She wins a one-on-one battle. Curls it back for a charging Amanda, but a little bit too strong. And Larissa will exit the zone and get it back in her spot. Moving up the right wing, unencumbered. Larissa and Luisa, that one is shot wide. Goes around. There's a battle for it at the Rockets' writing on the ice. This one is going to be an icing if it gets there, but Larissa will beat the puck to the end line. Here's a breakout. That's Bug up the right wing. She has Amanda at the center. Bug shoots. It goes a little bit wide. I'm having trouble with the video there. This is Luisa behind the net. She beats one. She has a second come over. She can't beat her. The Titans will nearly get it out as Kirsty puts it back into the corner. Riley will fight for it behind the net. She's 1-on-2. Bug will now go back behind the net and help out her old mate and her longtime friend. The Titans actually gather the puck, but they feed the left point where Peyton takes a quick shot. It finds the Titan stick in front. Peyton tries to keep it in. They don't give her credit for doing that, but the Rockets have quickly cleared the zone, and the Titans will skate it out. 14:30 left in the first half of this final tournament game. The Rockets have a 1-0 lead on the goal by the former Titan, Larissa. Rockets confidently moving the puck across the ice. They have, let's face it, more time and space than they had in any of the first games of this tournament. Bug on the right wing board. She takes a shot. Wow, that got through traffic. Bug with the spin shot, and the goalie manages to get a stick on it. Luisa was not close enough for a longer rebound. if there was a little bit more of a rebound, she would have had a great scoring point. Down to 14:01. Lizzie wins the faceoff. Back to Tootie between the points. She shoots. It doesn't get through traffic, but it gets below the forwards. Now Lauren back to Tootie. Tootie takes time and space. Lizzie nearly with the deflection to put it in. Here's a shot that doesn't get all the way through by Bella. It hits a Titan stick in traffic. Larissa puts it back in, out of picture. Lauren will hustle up the board to try to get it. Tootie gets it at the point. And the Rockets are doing a lot to the Titans of what has been done to them. Here's a shot by Lauren that just goes left of the outside post. Here's another shot. That's Tootie all the way down in from D. The Rockets using their defensemen to provide some offense today. Here's one, the one that has the goal. That's Larissa all the way down low. Oh, she sent it through. Bella just couldn't get the stick on it. Otherwise, she would have been able to bunt that one in. This one now clear, and the Rockets will move out. Tootie flips it up the board. She has Lizzie. Lizzie can't control it for the moment, but Larissa's there. Larissa nearly loses it, but regathers back in her own zone as the Titans get it. One of the Titans thought she had an easy dump in. She didn't. Now Bella has come out very strong and she pursues the puck. Peyton at the point. She can't handle the puck that comes to the point on her side. Kirsten will bring it in offside as two of her mates had yet to clear the zone from the other side. And the Rockets and Titans will make wholesale changes as the faceoff comes outside the zone. The scoreboard, if you can see it, says 12:31 left in the first half. It says the Rockets have 3 shots and the Titans 2. The home and the guests are inverted because of a referee switch. So the benches are in the period of what we would call the long change. But right now it's an advantageous one for the Rockets because they've had most of the possession in this game. Here's a centering pass. Quinn tries to stuff it in on the rebound. She can't do it. Amanda had kicked it forward. If that had gone in first, it would not have been a goal, but the rebound certainly was there for Quinn, and she just missed. I think Quinn actually thought that she had put it in. She was surprised that it shoveled just wide. The Titans get the puck down deep, and there's a steal as I think it was Kirsty trying to exit the zone. No harm, no foul. Peyton is there to help her get it out. Quinn is now with it in central zone ice, and here comes Peyton. She shoots, and it goes in, and I totally miss it, and I'm sorry, but that is going to cost me an ice cream cake. Peyton came up the right wing. She was unencumbered. She got to the face-off dot. She took a shot. It found its way between the pads, and I have a couple of parents to apologize to for being late on the joystick with my frozen gloved left hand. But trust me, it was a goal on the Rockets' 4th shot and a 2-0 lead with 11:37 left in the first half. We're playing halves. I got that right. That's one thing I did get right, that we're playing halves. Amanda trying to move it through neutral ice. 54 from the Titans not having any of it. She regathers the puck and gives Emma her 3rd save with an easy shovel scoop. If you're familiar with Rock Ice Arena, you know that it's one of the coldest, but it's colder today than it has been. Here's a breakout, and Louisa has 2 Titans to beat. She also has Bug in the center. Louisa will get it. She overskates it for a moment. She's looking for the points. She gets between the bench. She shoots and scores. Louisa with a goal. She beat 2 Titans to get to it. She lost the puck, regathered it in the left circle, went between the points, low, and at the top of the slot, she fires a wrist shot that goes over the goalie's blocker, and that's a 3-0 lead for the Rockets. So despite forgetting her regular jersey, she makes up for it on the scoreboard. Larissa will send that one in. Whoops. Just kidding. Rockets now maintaining possession. Larissa nearly has it again. Bug steps in. She enables Larissa to get a shot from between the points. It's kicked aside to the corner. Tootie has it from the left point. She tries to send it through traffic, but can't. 44 gets it. She clears, looks for 45, who will knock it in. Her opposing 45 in black is Larissa. Larissa, who will switch to number 27 once her actual Rockets jerseys come in. 45 for now, though. Bug snacks that one out, but that will go down for an icing. Nobody helps out the poor ref with the puck. So he'll get some extra workout in. Ref cam, ref cam, ref cam. Lizzie wins the face-off. That's Kirsten behind the end line. It's battled for by Lauren. Battled by Kirsty now in the left circle. Puck goes behind Emma into the opposite corner where Bella tries to help knock it out but can't. It's now behind the net. Peyton gets that. Actually, I think we have to congratulate Peyton on her first Rockets goal. I think she got one for the first time. This is a goal mouth scramble right there. Peyton's stick got just in front of a Titan stick on the open side of the goal. Otherwise, Emma would not have been able to maintain her clean sheet at the moment. She still has. This will be Peyton trying to break out. She finds Bella. If Bella can get past the defense, she's got a scoring chance. She's got Peyton down the middle. That one cleared away. Another good scoring chance there. Kirsten keeps it in on the left side. No extra rocket there. They're playing more offense today. In our pre-game chat, Coach Jeremy said he's going to try to do just that and generate some offense with the defensemen. And two of those defensemen have scored. They are Larissa and Peyton. The other goal for the Rockets, as they lead 3-0 with 9:06 left in the first half, is by Louisa. Larissa and Tootie on D. The outside flank uncovered. It doesn't matter because Amanda wins the faceoff. Quinn gets it unencumbered up the right wing. Larissa just marched right in. She takes a shot. It goes just wide off the goalie's pad. Don't know if it would actually have gone in. That's Larissa moving it back in deep. 19 for the Titans. We'll move it out. She tries to get through Amanda. She does. She tries to get through Tootie. She does. She tries to get by Larissa on the other end. She doesn't. The Titans send this puck out themselves. Once the Titans sent it out themselves, I guess it was a rocket, because I'm a little bit behind sometimes here with the with my new gadget. Okay. So whereas the Rockets were losing basically every face-off in the second half of the Ironbound game, they seem to be winning every one today. Riley in pursuit, she can't get to it first. The Titans just pop it back into center ice and give it over to the Rockets. Louisa, maybe a shift on D here with Kirsty, who takes it over the Rockets line, and she cuts to the middle and now to the right. She puts it on goal, but it is just a little wide and not on goal. Riley on the left wing board. She finds Peyton at the left point. That one kicked a skate by the Titans. Louisa at the point on the left side. She tries to steer in. She's about to get beaten, but she's battling. Peyton back hustling to help her. Here's a shot that Emma gets in the logo. And, well, now Louisa owes Emma an extra gratitude of thanks, like Tootie yesterday. I did miss the penalty here. The Rockets are actually shorthanded. Lauren is in the box. I totally missed that. There's 30 seconds left in the penalty. So that's a pretty bad job by me. missing 90 seconds of a penalty. And I think that might be Lauren's first Rockets penalty. So good for her. So this whole time, the Rockets were shorthanded, creating all of that offense. Shot from the left dot. That was going to go wide, but Emma slides out and scoops it up like the 1998 Derek Jeter on a Thursday in May with ease. So easy that you didn't even notice. Titans with 12 seconds left in the power play and 7:15 in the first half will try to get it out. They can't. We'll try to keep it in. They can't. That one goes all the way down. Instead of the goalie playing it, she probably doesn't realize that there's no icing because it's shorthanded. The penalty's over. Lauren joins directly into the play, but she can't get a hold of the puck yet as the Titans move it out. Larissa will take it. She will gain the center zone. She will gain the offensive zone. She will take a shot. Backhand glove save, but not corralled by the goalie. Bella in front. Tootie at the left point. Tootie shoots. That one deflected. Bella on the rebound, shoveled just wide. Lizzie behind the net, tries to center. It finds the face mask of 44 and goes back behind the net. Lauren gets it. She looks around. She's got time and space. She feeds Tootie at the left point. Tootie to Larissa at the center point. Larissa, a shot that's knocked down by 54 stick goal. Tootie marches in deep from her point, and Larissa will be charged with stopping a 2-on-1. But hustling back is Tootie. Larissa with the body blows it up. Tootie got back. Lizzie got back. There was not much happening there on what could have been, despite their 6 shots, the Titans' best scoring chance. Lauren will storm through the zone on the right wing. She centers for Bella. Bella can't get a hold of it. 54 just got a stick in the skates there, but not a trip-worthy stick. Lauren will go to the point to Larissa, who sends it in. Bella will go behind the net to try to battle. She'll continue through. Larissa is down from the right point. She's not concerned that anybody's going to get by her today. Bella, with good stick work and body work, will shoot. That's off the glove and the mask of the goalie, and the Titans will try to get it out of the zone, and they will have iced that puck as there's a little bit of a Tootie smash. We're going to give credit for a Tootie smash on that. So it's 3-0 Rockets. They are winning on the shot clock 10-6. They are winning on the scoreboard, as we said, 3-0. And there's 5:21 left in the first half of the final tournament game for this Thanksgiving tournament. I had the paper the other day. I forgot what the name of the thing is. It's the Thanksgiving weekend tournament. All right. At Rock Ice Pavilion in Genoa, New Jersey. On a fine Sunday afternoon. Peyton with a shot from the left point. Rebound in front of Quinn. She can't put it in on the pad save. Peyton will storm down again from the left point. She'll battle for the puck. Amanda covers her point, and Amanda shoots it skipped aside. Quinn now in the corner, and it feels like there are 6 Rockets out there, but there are only 5 skaters. That's how much they're dominating the play. That puck knocked out of the zone, but corralled quickly by Kirsty, who finds 2 defenders in front of her and decides to dump it in wisely. Brianna will pursue. That puck fed to Amanda at the left point. She shoots it twice. Quinn's right there in the doorstep. Oh, she had it. But there was a left pad saved by the goalie just in time. Quinn wearing the mask underneath her helmet today once again. Quinn with an unbelievable line centering pass to Brianna, who can't get a stick on it. Amanda and Peyton play high-low. They switch. Amanda gets it at the top of the slot, but she can't hold on to it as she meets 4 Titans, none of whom she likes. The Rockets playing very aggressively here, not worried when some Titan can get behind them because there's always 2 more Rockets that seem to be skating back and commanding the puck. Quinn will get it up the right wing. She easily gets it out of the zone. Amanda storming up the right wing. She crisscrosses nearly with Brianna. She's 1-on-3. She shoots and she scores underneath the glove. 23 makes it 4-0 for the Rockets with 3:48 left in the first half. Riley will take the ensuing face-off in what has been the Rockets' best game of the season thus far. She loses the face-off, but the Titans give it right back to the Rockets. Bug is there in pursuit. There's Louisa. Louisa with a steal. Riley will pursue with Louisa in the corner. Riley gains the puck on the boards. She shoots it off Louisa's skate. Larissa will keep it in. Bug will pursue just below our vantage point. She can't hold it. Larissa battling two Titans. And even Larissa can't beat two Titans in this case. That one goes all the way down. Emma comes out to stick it aside and give a nice, easy walkout for Tootie and Louisa. The two commuters combine as Louisa gains the line. That's Bug with using her length in the long stick to keep that one in. Vantage point right below us. Sometimes too hard to film that. Becky tells me that occasionally I need to take a breath, so I did there. 2:41 left in the first half. 4-0, the Rockets lead. We're down in the offensive zone for the Rockets because that's where most of the action has taken place. The shots are 14-6. That's a clean sheet for Emma thus far, and much less work than she's used to. Larissa will take it out of the zone. She'll bank it off the boards nicely for Bug. Bug will gain the zone on the right wing and continue with the puck deep. She tries to center and hits 44 skate. Tootie pitches in from the point. Larissa and Kirsty change all the way on the other side of the ice. And Kirsty manages to get to that puck first with help from Lizzie. Louisa on the right wing tries to get it into the zone. She'll stand there and wait for Kirsty to gain the zone and then follow her in, or maybe cover her point. Rockets going 4 low, a lot of traffic there. Kirsty looks for Louisa, can't find her. That's Peyton stepping in from the left point to take a shot. Louisa interrupts what would have probably been an icing and trying to create another scoring chance. And instead, the Rockets will have to clear all the way back to their own end, but they will not change. Peyton looking up, surveying the ice, seeing 5 Titans, and finding Louisa for a pass. Louisa can't handle it. 19, that's Murano. She will try to get through as many Rockets as possible. She's gotten through 3. She can't get through a 4th because her counterpart, number 19, is the one who makes her fail in the end. And that's Kirsty. We're used to seeing Kirsty make the opponents regret their decision to go after her many times. Titans will get this one out of the zone, although for some reason they keep bringing it back in. Time and space of the essence. Bella, if she touches it, is offside, but it doesn't matter because the Titans shuffle it out with 43 seconds left in the first half. Tootie will gain the left wing. She's got Lauren on the right. It doesn't get through. Tootie battling physically. Lizzie will send it back in. They call it offside, not a delayed offside. And they're calling a penalty here. Looks like a hoof. With 28.1 seconds left in the first half, the Rockets will gain their first power play. This power play brought to you by the Diamond Diehards podcast. If you are a baseball fan, then this is the podcast for you. It streams live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and all these other places like Facebook. Here's Tootie winning a shot. It was Lizzie winning the face-off back to Tootie. Tootie took a shot from the left point that was kicked aside. The Titans will clear. We'll see if Emma comes out to try to play this puck forward because there's 15 seconds left in the period. Larissa now with 12 seconds. She will not be able to get by the first Titan. Now the Rockets just need to make sure with not enough time to rush down and get a shot. They just want to prevent a goal from happening, which they do. And when we start the second half, the Rockets will have 92 seconds of power play time, a 4-0 lead, and a 15-6 advantage in shots. Therein lies the Rockets bench. They're trying to keep the shot panned out just enough so you can see everyone, including Emma. I don't know if Emma's going to wave, but she seemed to be looking in this direction. She and Tui with the fist bump. Coach Jeremy, sometimes he's not pleased with these games when the competition ends up being a little more equal, or in this case, in the Rockets' favor. Nothing decided completely yet, but if they play a second half the way they did the first, then a lot of the girls in black are going to be going home happy today. We should note that Louisa did score a goal for her mom today. Her mom, for the first time that I can ever actually remember, did say to her, "Hey, put one in for me today." So Debbie Rizzo, congratulations, your daughter came through. That's the second time this year Louisa's been asked by a relative to score a goal and come through. She scored one for her grandmother earlier in the year. I think by my count, she has 4 now, approaching her career high of 6. I'm not too well versed on the career highs and number of goals for everyone else, but I remember most of them. I wasn't here for some of them. We only started this live stream business about a month or so ago, and hopefully I'm getting a little bit better at it for you guys. It's my pleasure to be here. We're going to switch our perch once again. Well, first, since we haven't given you much footage of Emma, we'll give you a little bit of her getting warmed up in the net. So despite this being the second half, the teams will play the way that they would normally in the first half or quarter. There's liftoff. I kind of missed it because I was trying to get down to the offensive end, and I hit a little traffic. Quinn gets it on the right wing. She goes to Kirsty at the right point. Kirsty over to Peyton for the one-timer, hits 45. Amanda turns and shoots. That hits traffic in front. And clear. No icing because there's still a minute left in the Rockets power play, which, by the way, we did say was brought to you by Diamond Diehards, the podcast for you if you like baseball in any way, shape, or form, or if you like to listen to the guy that's talking right now, maybe sometimes talk about baseball and also about life and some funny stuff. Go find it on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast. We'd love to have you. Here's a shot from the right side by Peyton Orquin that hits traffic in front. That's 54. 54 might have taken that puck in the area where the shin pad does no longer protect you because she was holding. That same player gets the puck from the top of the right circle and fires a shot on Emma that is kicked aside. Larissa will skate this one through powerfully. She gets to the right dot, releases a shot. There's a glove save, a rebound, and Amanda causing havoc 1-on-3 in front. A little bit of the rough stuff. There was a rebound there momentarily, and boy, Amanda was dead set on taking that thing and putting it in the back of the net. She's one of the goal scorers. Louisa is another. Larissa is another. And Peyton is the other. Here's a faceoff. Riley tries to win the faceoff right into the net. Bug regathers. Larissa from the point. She shoots. Rebound. Bug in front. Oh, covered up just in time. Bug and Louisa at the doorstep, ready to put that in. The whole Larissa-Louisa alliteration. We're going to try to change the angle here a little bit. We'll go way deep into the zone as the power play is expired. There's a face-off won by Riley, who shoots, and it just can't get between the pads. What a shot. Quick shot by Riley. Larissa, Bug, and Riley have worked together for most of the last 4 or 5 years. 4 of them as teammates, 1 as adversaries. Riley wins the faceoff over to Louisa, who will have to battle it right underneath our perch. Riley gets it along the half boards and centers for Bug. Bug centers in front for Riley, and it just misses the stick. those three working together very nicely. Miss Jamie gets out of my way as I move out of the zone. Louisa possibly here on a breakaway if she can get it, but she can't. Larissa will, actually that was Bug that will put it deep. Louisa will pursue. She's the first on there. That's knocked out of the zone by the Titans as Judy tries to get it and regather. Judy will knock it back in. She nearly fired that puck up to where I am, but it went off the boards and stayed in. Bug first in pursuit. Her pursuit nearly gains Riley the puck. It doesn't actually happen. Eventually, Kirsty gets it, and she'll battle at center ice. It's 2-on-1 in the battle, but the one for the Titans is hanging pretty tough. She eventually wins it because her teammate comes over to help out. That one pushed in but not deep as Peyton gets it immediately out of the zone. Peyton looks up for Louisa. It's a little too strong as it was a little pop-up pass. That one goes back now to center ice where it will be fought for by Kirsty, who has time and space, looks around, finds her defense partner Peyton. Peyton with speed will come over the line on the left side. Peyton will turn and curl. Peyton will look for Louisa. She can't find her, but eventually she finds Kirsty, who shoots. It goes through traffic. Lizzie there for the rebound, can't put it in. Louisa for another one, she shoots wide. 4 down low for the Rockets, creating a ton of offense here. Shots now 19-6 in favor of the team in black. 4-0 on the scoreboard and 17:28 left in the half. There's a centering pass that nothing happens much with because there's a lot of support down low. The Titans try to keep it in, but they can't at the point. The right defenseman now looking and gets it picked up by Lizzie. Lizzie shoots it in for Louisa. Louisa tries to get in on a break. She finds traffic and can't get past. She gets upended. Not a penalty. Louisa centers for Bella. Lizzie gets it between the points. Lizzie shoots, just off the glove. Centering pass by Bella goes through the crease under the goalie's legs from behind, and nobody can corral it. Titans will try to move it up the boards. Lauren storms in. She was second to the puck, but ends up winning it. And here's a shot by Tootie on the right D that goes just wide. Larissa 1-on-2 below us. We'll try to get you that. She will battle and not come up with the win on that puck. She and her counterpart 45, the 245s pushing and shoving a little bit outside of the puck. Tootie will skate her way through the center zone. She uses the body to shuck off one. She'll go over the left wing, comes to the top. She shoots. That was ticketed, and it was just off the edge of the glove, the catching glove. It goes wide. Lizzie in front off the pass from Bella. She can't get it. 1-on-3. Lauren fires the Jets and does not allow number 4 to beat her to a loose puck. The Rockets is moving the puck up and down and across the ice. The Ray coach Jeremy likes it. This one is battled for in front of the Titans bench. Eventually goes to Kirsty. She finds her defense partner Peyton, who turns the corner. She'll march in. She's got Lizzie there for help. That one knocked away by O'Scanlan. Lizzie will get it. She will try to center. She can't do it. It's pushed up the left wing boards, rather the right wing offensive boards, where Bella is there. Bella tries to shield to get the puck, but she ends up allowing the Titans to get it because there were 2 of them there. That's number 25. She takes what's been probably, at this point, the Titans' best shot of the second half, and Emma is there to corral it easily, using her blocker to knock it down and her glove to cover it up. This is Kirsty. She will come in on a breakaway. She makes a move, shoots. It's a pad save by the right pad. Rebound in front. Brianna can't get to it. Kirsty now all the way back at the defense area of the point. Quinn tips that one in onside, no icing. The Rockets will pursue. Brianna first there, but it gets by her. 45 will send it down, and that will be an icing, and we will have the close perch view once again. There's Miss Jamie just on the outside. She is doing her thing. Riley taking the face-off. She's got Bug on the right in the center, and Louisa on the left. Larissa on right D. Louisa and 62 being admonished by the referee, who is also putting everyone on side. The good referee should, or could. Riley will get that one. She will shovel it toward the center. This will be Tootie at the right wing, and at the left D. There's a puck in front that Bug had on the stick for a moment. But she came corral it. Riley will come over. She'll take a shot. That's a right bad save. What a blistering shot. Here's a rebound shot by Tootie. That rebound came all the way out between the circles at the top of the slot. Tootie batted it in, and the shot's now 23-7 in favor of the Rockets, with 14:24 left in the second half of a game that seems to be going by rapidly. I guess that's what it feels like when you're up on the scoreboard. There's a shot that deflects off a skate. Riley tries to put the rebound in, and she can't. That deflected off of a Titan skate, the shot from Larissa, looking for her second of the game. Lizzie on the faceoff with Lauren on her left and Bella on her right. Larissa and Tootie are the defense players. That one pushed into the corner. The Titans will get it and go behind their net, but Bella pursuing rapidly. Lizzie there to help force the puck to Tootie, who takes the shot from the point. Oh, it just went wide. Bella gets it at the board. She lifts on her first shot attempt. She eventually gets the puck back, centers it. It's going to be a shot that's knocked down by the padding. She was clearly looking to get that one on net, and she had Lauren right in front in case that rebound went in front of the crease. It didn't happen. Lizzie takes the faceoff right to the net, and Lauren puts in the rebound. It's 5-0 Rockets. So the former Titans cashing in against their old mates. That's one for Larissa, one for Lauren, one for Louisa. The L's have it today. Will Lizzie get on the scoreboard? She got the assist on that. She won the faceoff right over to Lauren, who was able to put the rebound shot right back in. Lizzie out there now, still this line. Peyton will take one. She's one of the goal scorers. She shoots and kicked aside after a pad save. The Titans now playing with it in their own zone. Peyton like a dervish skating around. And she eventually wins a puck that she had no business even being near. Just pure hustle right now by the Rockets. They're everything that didn't go right for them in most of the last game yesterday. Some of the game, the second game on Friday, there's a little collision. And a player down, losing the glove. Here's Peyton over the line, looking for her second. She shoots. There's a glove save and a stoppage. There's a little exchange of gloves pre-Christmas, Hanukkah holiday. Lauren gets hers back. I don't think she wanted to give back the other one. Newton, Amanda, Louisa, Lauren, and Larissa, the goal scorers. That means it's 5-0 for the Rockets with 12:20 left in the second half. Here's Quinn up the right wing. 19 for the Titans will take it, turn, fall. Kirsty at the point will send it in backhand perfectly to Quinn's stick. Quinn will now try a backhand. That will eventually get to the net and be covered up by the goaltender, whose name looks like it's Reynolds, number 1. So Reynolds wraps that up. And because it's 5-0 and we are in the tournament, the Rockets have created the running clock situation. So the clock will be a running clock, meaning the time is counting down as we're speaking right now. And that will be the case unless the Titans can cut the deficit to 2, which seems unlikely, but you never know. Brianna gets it in the corner. She goes deep. And if it gets all the way around, it'll find Quinn. It doesn't, but Brianna now will battle for it again anyway. Amanda goes deep to try to get it. Peyton interrupts the puck getting out of the zone. That one's sent all the way out. Emma will come out, but she doesn't need to get it because Kirsten makes it back first. Titans on a change. Quinn gains the line on the right side, shoots, and it is sticked aside underneath the blocker by Reynolds. Titans get it out. This is not an icing. It's waved off. Carissa has time and space. She banks it up the boards for a speeding Amanda, who will try to blow up the line, but in one of the plays that just hasn't worked today for the Rockets, she actually doesn't just march right in. Quinn now will gain the blue line on the right side, get to the top of the circle, release a low shot that's tapped by 44 and redirected on the side. Brianna will try to get it and put it deep. She's 1-on-3. She'll still pursue. Amanda loses her stick just below us. Judy stepped up on the point, but now 45 gets by her, where she meets the other 45, who takes a shot from the top of the right circle, and that is grabbed by Emma, who now has 8 saves on 8 shots, a 5-0 lead, and 10 minutes more to go to preserve her shutout. Which, based on the way things have gone this season, would be very well earned as always, but very well appreciated as well. Here's a shot that Emma sticks down. Rather, it was the waffle board first, and then she covers up. So she's up to 9 saves now. Riley will take the face-off. She's got Bug on the right, Louisa on the left. Let's see if the Rockets run that play where Bug goes deep. They try it, but 54 gets the shot off that goes just wide after a face-off win by the Titans. Banked up the boards, and now Louisa has it on the right wing with 1 to beat. There's 3 Rockets in front. One of them is Bug. She takes a shot. It goes just wide. 3-on-1 with the forwards that had gotten behind all but one of the defensemen. Titans get it. They'll steer it in deep. 54 will pursue Peyton. She has no chance of catching her as Peyton just explodes through 3 Titans, and she has liftoff. She gains the zone up the left wing. She crisscrosses with Riley. Peyton, the shot from the right side, can't go in. Louisa on the rebound, there's a save. Kirsty gathers it between the points and finds Riley at the left dot. Riley plays ping pong with Kirsty. Back to Riley on the left board. Sheesh, it's the one-timer. Stick aside. Blocker aside. Louisa and Peyton pursuing. Bug covering the right point. She keeps it in. Kirsty at the center. She sends it in. Riley will get it deep. Riley looks to center it. It's knocked away. Riley's still trying to center it. It's off the side of the cage. 54 gets it with a little bit of time to breathe, but now she tries to move it up where Kirsty and Louisa combine to get that puck. Louisa bringing it in, nobody there to stop her. She tries to backhand it over to Riley. Riley in the left circle, she tries to send it on net. It can't get through. She's still pursuing the puck. She gets it to Louisa blindly. Louisa tries to center it, but gets interrupted. Peyton comes in from the left point, and she sends it all the way down. Riley changes in the offensive zone after an exhaustive shift. Louisa gets it in center. Lizzie coming in late. She shoots just a little high. Lizzie hears her point call for it. It's Peyton. She exchanges with Lizzie. Here's Lizzie. She shoots. It's off the right pad. Louisa was there for a rebound. Peyton keeping it in for the moment. And they finally get the puck out of the zone to the Titans. And they get it out in a way that is over the red line and not an icing. The Rockets are able to change partially. They have to complete the change. Louisa looks like she would be the last one to get off from that line. And I imagine she'll switch places with Lauren. And that happens behind the play. Kirsty goes all the way in. Nobody's stopping her. She wraps it around, and it is in the net. What a goal by Kirsten. Six to nothing Rockets. Kirsty took the puck. She went all the way through the right wing. She went around the net. There was nobody to contest her. She just kept going. What do they tell you to do? Just keep going until somebody stops you. Nobody did. She beat the goalie's right pad to the right post, and she gets a well-deserved goal. So we'll hope the family around the globe is watching that one for our wonderful number 19. What a play. 6:10 now left on the running clock situation. It's been all Rockets and then some. We saw a couple of semi-lopsided scores against the Rockets. There was a 4-0 game against the Colonials, which was very hard fought. 2-0 with a power play on the Rockets side with about 12 minutes left in the second half. There was a shorthanded goal allowed and then another given up in a 4-0 game. The shots were lopsided. Then the Rockets, things did not go so well for them in the second game against Ironbound. That was a 6-0 score. And now they've managed to come out and do exactly what was done to them, which was a very wonderful sign of character. There's Emma with her best save of the day, as 25 was able to get in just below the top of the circle on the left side. She had a puck that was ticketed for the right post, but Emma grabbed it just before it got in there with the glove. She's got 10 saves, and she's now 5 minutes away from a clean sheet. For the purpose of the standings, that would be 3 points for the Rockets, plus a fourth if they get the shutout. Clayton tries to explode up the left wing. Eventually, Amanda gets there. Amanda has Brianna. They can't keep the puck in, and Judy will get it at center, waiting for her teammates to clear. She looks up, exchanges with Amanda, who curls at the top. This is a drill they did 100 times last year for practice. Amanda goes, she hits the crossbar with a shot from the slot. Quinn trying to come out of the corner, she can't get to it, she falls down. There are 2 players that are still getting up. One is Quinn, who seems to just be stretching out her left adductor, and the other one is 25, who had the Titans' best scoring chance. And I think we might be seeing a penalty over here. Or not. Still waiting for the referee's signal. And it will, in fact, be a penalty on 29, and that will be another power play for the Rockets. This one brought to you by Elevate Fitness in West Milford. Go to Elevate Fitness. Give Jen Rose a call. She will fill you. Shooting from the left point will shoot it wide. We'll get the picture all set up there. There's a tackle in front. Judy will march in from the left point. Her left point is now covered by Amanda. Judy goes right to the net, and she puts it in between the pads. What a goal for number 9, Hanson. She came in from the left point on the power play. She skated right along the boards. Unencumbered, she's allowed to move it in front. She makes the move, looks up, and instead of the goalie seeing a pass, she puts it right between the pads. What a goal for Francesca. 7-0 Rockets. The running clock, that was a power play goal. So it's a power play goal. There's a Sam Rosen invitation. So the 2 commuters who come to the games together have a goal. That's Louisa and Francesca. We're down to 3:15 left in the game, and it's a running clock. And here's Louisa on the breakaway. She gets to the right side, shoots, rebound, is covered. Louisa right there. She almost got her second of the game. A balanced attack, as the Rockets have 7, and they have 7 different goal scorers. Here's a face-off win by Riley. She'll get a shot on goal right there. She tried to win it right to the net, where she had Louisa in front. Louisa on her left, Bug on her right. That's what we've seen all game. And the Titans will switch one player out. The penalty ended with Francesca's goal. 29 now, taking her time. Not helping her own team, or maybe she is. Here's Kirsty at the right dot. She centers for Peyton. Peyton between the circles can't find the net. Kirsty, top of the right circle, tries to put it in. Peyton between the points will shoot. It hits the back of Bug right between the 1 and the 5 on her black jersey, and it goes out. But Peyton's right there. 2 minutes left in the game. This one all Rockets, 32-10 on the shot clock. Riley will get it at the right board. She tries to put it toward the front. It hits the pad. Between the points is Peyton. She finds 54 skates in the low slot. Bug will battle for this one, and she'll keep it in at the right point, where she nearly finds Louisa, who will pursue 1-on-2 to try to get that puck. Now 1-on-1. It's kept in by Peyton. She has Louisa. Louisa will march in. Louisa shoots a headhunter that goes just high. Riley with it in the corner. 1:26 left in the game. Now they're working on possession here. Louisa will be the one to pursue to try to keep this puck in. With the help of Peyton, it is kept in. Now the puck goes behind the net, or into the corner. Louisa there, waiting. And this will come to Kirsty. She will shoot. That gets into the breadbasket of Reynolds, who wraps it up. 1 minute to play from Rock Ice Arena in Vanilla, New Jersey. 7-0 Rockets. 33-10. 7 different goals. That's the shots. 7 different goal scorers for the Rockets. Lizzie on the faceoff. Battle for it. It pops out to Larissa. She shoots from the top of the slot, and it goes in for Larissa. That is number 2 on the game against the former team. 8-0 Rockets. And now Emma just mere seconds from a clean sheet if they even have to face it off. They delay long enough. They won't even have to face it off, and we'll go down and we'll get to see the mob of Emma. That last face-off will be won. Judy sends it in. The teams will exchange pleasantries, and that will do it. Emma with her first shutout as a Rocket. 8-0 the final. Final shots on goal, 34-10 for the Rockets. So that's a 10-save clean sheet for Emma, our Vezina winner. Here's Lauren going over to congratulate some of her former teammates, and the Peyton and Amanda race is on. Peyton getting the better of this one. Quinn interrupts them. That's what winning looks like, folks. Pleasantries being exchanged right here. The former teammates congratulating Larissa. We've seen the way that Larissa and Lauren have fit in with some of the girls after they came to the team just a little bit later. It's no surprise at all that they're obviously well liked by all of their teammates, present and past. Quinn and Larissa waiting. Who's going to be the last off the ice? Larissa won it last time. Oh, and now we're getting waves. It's supposed to be candid, but Coach Jeremy quite pleased. Who is it going to be? It's going to be first star, Larissa, with 2 goals against her former team in an 8-0 Rockets victory. She gets to be the last one off the ice. All right, we'll try to head down for coaches, or whatever we call it. We call it our interview with Coach Jeremy. Is Jamie with a good job? I don't know if she's talking to me. She might be talking to the Rockets. But definitely a good job by all. Here's your Zamboni cam. And the final ref cam of the day. And we will have to remind Coach Paul. Paul, make sure you tell Jeremy to come in. Thanks. We're going to sneak down here through the. We'll go down to our live cam here as we await Coach Jeremy and the post-game interview. Here's Zamboni cam. Zamboni up the left wing boards. He will exit the zone. He will smooth out the neutral zone. He will gain the offensive zone. There's an open door right there. He will not take it. Instead, he'll make a right and start resurfacing the rest of the ice. So by my count, the Rockets finished the tournament with 8 standings points. The 1-1 tie with the Saints. That should have been a win because there was a clear goal, and you can go check the replay, that was disallowed. And then a rallying goal late in that game by Laurie to forge a 1-1 tie and earn the Rockets 2 points to start. They, according to the rule sheet that I saw, they would have gathered 1 point apiece for each of the defeats. 4-0 to the Colonials, 6-0 to the Ironbound Elite team. And they would get 4 for this one today, 3 for the win and 1 for the shutout. Emma finally got a little bit of a break in terms of the action that she saw on the ice. It was a 10-save shutout. The quality of the shots, which has actually been one of the things that's helped the Rockets stay in some of these games, even if the shot totals have been high, they've been improving in terms of not allowing such a high quality of shots. We are going to have Coach Jeremy with us now as we'll flip the camera back. There he is. I'll remind you to talk into my ear.
Okay.
So on the score, you always talk about how you're not so worried about the score. You're more worried about how they play.
Right.
Today, did you get both?
Yes, I did. I felt like we dominated play in all aspects of the game today. And it's coming off an incredible effort last night. Given the same effort and playing at the same speed, definitely showed out there today. Huge confidence builder for us. And after looking at the video evidence of Friday night's game, that really puts us, that argument can be made that we won that game easily. So that puts us at 500 for the tournament, which I think is really good. Despite playing a couple teams that were really good, I think our club looked really good, and we are gaining confidence, and we're getting better every time we take the ice.
What was the mood on the bench when you were actually getting goals instead of allowing them this time?
Well, I had the girls focus especially on the shots on goal counter. That was a very different look for us. I think our goalie felt really good today, and it was good to get some hustle and some offensive pressure. We wanted our D to get activated today in the offense, and defense was responsible for 4 goals today. So doing what we wanted to do was a big thing for us too.
What about Peyton getting her first goal in a Rockets uniform? You're allowed to be biased.
I know she's very happy. It's good to see her get one. I'm definitely a coach that doesn't measure success on goals. It's how you play out there on the ice. So, but I can tell she's feeling good.
You know I made a deal with her, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You like ice cream cake, sure.
She's going to get one. Okay. Thanks, Coach. All right, that's going to do it from here at Rock Ice Arena or Pavilion in Dunellen, New Jersey. Thanks, everybody, for checking us out. If you checked us out live, we appreciate that. And if you're catching the replay, we're glad you hung around this time. So, from Dunellen, New Jersey, Joe Rizzo here. Rockets 8, Titans nothing. That'll do it for the Thanksgiving tournament. Thanks for watching.